On October 20th, 2022, at around 10 a.m., a white middle-aged man, which we have no further information on other than his YouTube channel named Good News on the Move, led a demonstration on the sidewalk in front of the Victory Bell on BVU's campus, which is considered public property. Therefore, the man did not have to ask for BVU's permission to be there. According to BVU President Lensmeyer, public property also includes the streets, the sidewalks along the street, and the grass between the sidewalk and the street. The demonstrator did, however, notify BVU of his plans and had taken the time to visit with the Storm Lake Police Department to ensure he would be following local laws.
The man held various signs with messages like, quote, "Repent and follow Jesus. Jesus is the only way to heaven," as well as claiming that homosexuals will be judged. A BVU security guard was placed in the area to monitor the situation and make sure campus operations and business were not interrupted and that the demonstration remained peaceful, said Lensmeyer. A number of students sat in solidarity, holding signs to counter protest. Others thanked the man for being there. In discussing why she chose to speak up, Kaliska Clark, a sophomore educational studies major, said,
I grew up in a very religious community, in a very religious church. That was how this guy was acting, and I used to act like this guy. And I can see where he's coming from with his points of view. He told us he grew up as not such a great person, and this is what he found to help him become a better person. And honestly, if he thinks that he is becoming a better person, I respect him for that. I just kind of got back into the moment of when I started not becoming that person, and I was like, okay, I need to just explain to him why being like this was not okay.
For students, Andrew Fox, a junior digital media major, and Libby Franken, a sophomore with a major in history and a minor in entrepreneurship, this demonstration affected their sense of safety on campus.
And when it comes to people coming up to him and thanking him for protesting and having no counter-protest to show that we don't accept that kind of behavior here, it was actually upsetting to see a couple people even go up to him and agree with him. Some people thanking him for his protest and taking pamphlets from him,
said Andrew. Libby said,
with the people that were backing him, we see those people every day, but you'd never know, just turning around a corner, whether or not you could get hate crimed by somebody simply because of who you are or who you support or who you don't support. And that's not okay. So that demonstration pretty much for me just made me very wary of the people who are around me, because there's this established level of trust that you have with everyone on a college campus, with professors, there's a mutual respect. But with people like that, I feel as though there is no respect. And therefore, it makes a very contentious atmosphere.
When asked why she chose to speak up, Libby added,
participation is necessary, especially because there are students who experience this stuff at home, especially day in and day out. So to see other people stand up for those people who are the ones being oppressed especially, it makes them feel like they are seen and they are heard and that people can't step all over them. And so to have people that are willing to stand up in those people's places for them is the essence of being a community.
What I found it harmful is that it just, for Christians, it gives them a really bad rap. Because I know not all Christians are homophobic or transphobic. Not all Christians are hateful like this man. And I know some Christians who are part of the LGBTQ community, and it brings such a bad rap onto them, and it makes them scared to even come out to their families and such.
According to Lensmeyer, whether people liked or disliked what they said or how they said it, the demonstrator had a First Amendment right to demonstrate there. Had they been on private property or become violent or disrupted business or operations, it would have been a different situation.
I have no trouble with him coming back. It's just the type of hate he's giving, he's got to expect counter-protests to happen. First Amendment should be protected, though you gotta understand there are consequences to your actions.